Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better?
Yeah, top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope who do the most. Listen, man, I know I've been in MIA for a little bit. I was supposed to go live a little bit earlier, but I'm here now. So I say we got to get this content rolling, man. It's not nothing too exciting, not nothing that's crazy going on, but we do have to talk about the MVP candidates or who the odds to win MVP. Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark being tied up. Nafessa Collier, AT, Al Thomas is in that group as well. I seen, shout out to Ock Nation. He did a good video about this. And who deserves max contracts? Will Angel Reese be a max contract player? I got questions, and I'm looking for the answers from the chat. And also, I'm dropping the link early. I want to feed off other people today. On this show here, we can debate. We're going to whatever. As long as you're respectful, it's all good. You have a difference of opinions. You're an Angel Reese fan. Come on up. You're more than welcome. Come on up. Give your take why you feel Angel Reese will get a max contract, why she deserves a max contract, because I don't see it. I don't see when Angel Reese is up. When that rookie deal is over, it's going to be very, very interesting to see who is going to sign her to a max deal. Because now, listen, what this new CBA has done, what I'm looking at, what I'm starting to see is it's made it to where you ain't going to be able to form no super teams. Yeah, your two max contract players, they going to be mainly the team. So it's going to have to take your smarts and put in the right parts with each other, right? So far, we already kind of understanding that to keep the big three in Indiana is unlikely, right? Shout out to B. Sanders in the building. We to keep Caitlin, Kelsey, and AB is almost not. I mean, it's a for sure damn near. It's I want to say 100%, but I'm gonna use 99. Let's do 99. Shout out to Borough in the building as well. Says, wow, yeah, give it to her. But now you're not gonna be able to stock up like how Las Vegas Aces had Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, Jewel Lloyd. Before that, Kelsey Plum, the Erica Hamby. They just kept a stacked up squad where you're not going to be able to do that anymore. Yeah, you're going to have to. A lot of teams about to get mixed and mastered up, and it's really going to be two stars, all-star, none of them superstars except for Caitlin Clark, but two-star, all-star players on your roster, and the rest you're just going to have to fill out. And right now, especially the veteran players, they're not going to take no pay cuts. They ain't never been paid before. So they're about to try to get all they can get from whatever team gives it to them. That's why it's bye-bye Sophie. That's why it's going to be bye-bye Kelsey. Because Kelsey, could she sign a 1-year max contract? She could, but that wouldn't be smart, right? To sign a 1-year max deal, because ain't no telling what happens in that 1 year health-wise, right? And so, and even play-wise, because right now Kelsey Mitchell's name is damn near a household name because it's been attached to Caitlin Clark, and she's been showing up and showing out while her name has been attached to Caitlin Clark. So this is her moment. Out of her whole career, she's been in the league for quite a while. This is her big moment to get paid top dollar. And I can see a team, especially those new teams, wanting to give her a 3 to 4 year max contract deal and not just a 1 or 2. So it would behoove her to definitely do it, move it, and go and get her money, okay? Which is all good. It's all good, which leaves the playing field is going to be a lot more even. It's already was even in a sense if you didn't have a super team like the Las Vegas Aces or what you call them, Minnesota Lynx. Yeah, with the Fett and the Fisa and the Spud Buds and Carrington, I think, or Carol, something, I forget. But the way the even Phoenix Mercury, the Atlanta Dream with Ryan Howard, Bob Griner, Bree Jones, Alicia Gray, y'all ain't that ain't gonna be able to happen. They're gonna have to split those up. And I wonder, is Alicia Gray a free agent? Because that's the player I want. Now, is she a max contract? No, but she gonna cost a little dough. I don't believe she a max player or a super max player, but she right underneath that. And if we can sign her for a 2-year deal or something like, I don't know, but we gonna dive into that. Again, the link is in the chat if anybody want to come up and chat and get a 2 cents on the CBA, on who's max contract, who should we pick up the Indiana Fever? Because again, it's gonna be dicey. How we fill out our roster, it's gonna be dicey. But to me, I like it like this more for the Fever. Because Caitlin don't need a bunch. She don't need a bunch of people that think they MVP candidates. She just need people that know their role, want to play their role, and play it to perfection. A Chloe Bibby is perfect for Caitlin Clark. Alexi Hall is perfect for Caitlin Clark. A Kate Money Martin is perfect for Caitlin. Like, they not trying to be first team all WNBA type players. They just love to play the game and play the game the right way. So if we find players like that to go along with Caitlin Clark, who's just going to play defense, play their hardest, play their smartest, play to the strengths of the team, which is Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, right? Because I'm sure they're not going to get rid of Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston will be an Indiana Fever max contract player. Caitlin Clark will be your other one. So after that, you got Lexi Hall, who's going to be getting paid anywhere between $600,000 to $700,000. So that's 3 that you're gonna be paying a pretty good amount, right? And so the rest of you fill out, you're really not gonna even be able to get all-star player to come join the Indiana Fever, which again I'm fine with. That's why we should definitely be signing Chloe Bibby back. We should definitely be signing Darius DeMontis, Didi. We should be signing her back. But after that, man, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna be dicey. That's what I'm saying. The same thing goes for every other team. So this is where your superstar is gonna have to be a superstar. Your max contract players, they're gonna have to play like max contract, night in, night out, because you're not gonna just have 3-4 other all-stars on your team with you. And so drafting is going to be huge for every team. Who you draft is going to be big, right? And me personally, if we don't get Hannah Stuckey, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. Because Hannah Stuckey, I don't care what nobody say. I know she had 0 points in one game recently, a few games ago. I believe Iowa is on as we speak, kicking ass. I'm sure they're playing some. Let me look and see. 35-26. Oh, it's a game. But I'm sure that'll take off. I'm sure that will take off. But I want Hannah Stuckey, who knows Caitlin Clark, who's going to have Caitlin Clark's back to the fullest, I believe. Any of that nonsense. And I'm not saying Hannah Stuckey's a fighter, but I just believe she will stand up, stick up for hers. And she knows how Caitlin plays. I want people that plays to Caitlin's style, right? The more players we got that want to get up and down the court, the more they going to tune that Stephanie Metheny White coaching style out. So even if she's trying to slow shit down, If she got Hannah Stokes and Lexi Halls and Caitlin Clark and Chloe Bibb, they're gonna be damn you. We running and gunning, right? We run. But if you got slow wax museum casket ready players like what did Alk Nation call her? Quitter Bonner, and Natasha Howard and Sydney Colson and Bree Turn, all these old ass players that really don't want to get up and down, then yeah, they're gonna be, let's slow it down, Caitlin. We should let's listen to Coach Caitlin. No, I don't want them. And AB is gonna rock with whatever Caitlin rocking with. So AB's in shape. AB say that them days of me coming into training camp out of shape, not ready to run the floor, them days is over. And that she showed that last year. She came into camp ready to roll, unlike Caitlin's rookie year, where she had to play herself into shape, and it took forever. Damn near it seemed like, right? So AB ready to get up and down the floor. Okay. And so I know I said let's sign Jonquel Jones, but I don't think we're gonna have no room to sign no other max players. The Indiana Fever not getting a max player. We getting role players. So I would like to know. Let me go to the chat real quick to find out if y'all got any names of some good role players that I don't know. Let's see. Shout out to Philip. He said, "Is there a better ball handler in the WNBA than Caitlin Clark?" ? I wouldn't say so. Chelsea Gray can handle the ball, but I don't know. Well, all those greasers be saying, "Pay Angel." Oh, you damn sure know it. And if they don't, she might just get a max contract off of black privilege. Off of black privilege and activism and racism, victimhood mentalities, right? That they most likely will display if Angel don't get a max contract. They don't want to hear it. Yeah, somebody most likely probably will give her the max deal. She is not a max player by any stretch of the imagination, but it's going to be interesting to see if Sky gives her that deal or if somebody else give her that deal and she try to walk out. Because again, she's not going to be able to run to a team that already got two max players, like to try to make it a championship team, an all-star cast type of team. If that's going to be wanting and willing to give her a max contract, knowing they only can give one more player a max contract. And if your two main players, one of them happens to be Angel Reese, who has a hard time scoring the ball at an efficient, consistent clip, and you're gonna be like, do we really need those 30 rebounds a game you're gonna give us and 20 bloopies? I don't think so. Shout out to Baltimore Ravens, says showing up and showing out until the playoffs. Let her go. Guess what? We don't care if Kelsey and Sophie go. I sure don't. I really don't either. Now, Sophie, but no, I'm not. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Raven says this league doesn't have enough good players, so we'll get max that shouldn't. Yeah. A lot of them will get max that shouldn't. Fever need to scout from overseas. Yeah. You know it's CC makes everyone great. Shout out to Linda. VBS, my boy, he says stricter budgets mean stricter building of the team and how we play. Sounds good. Yes, it does. Shout out to Sleepy Cake Slice all the way from Jamaica, man. Y'all, man. What's up, Pope Jamaica in the chat? That's what's going on. Shout out to you. Chennedy Carter. Listen, I was sorry, especially the fact that you'll be able to get away with giving her $300,000 to $400,000. you'll get away. You got to be smart, but at the same time, sign her with who? Like, I would sign her. If I'm the Fever and she's available, I would sign it. But I think she's blackballed from the league, which, I mean, rightfully so. She did too many threatens of people, too much. She got too much gangster going on. Now, people can change. People can learn valuable lessons. And with all this money going around, you would think, and especially her agent, whoever her agent is, and her family would be like, yo, now it's time to really grow the fuck up. And she could possibly have grown up. She could have possibly grown up. That was 2 years ago. And she was already, I believe, like in her mid-20s, little over her mid-20s. She might be entering around close to 30, 28, 29 years old. So she could be maturing. And with her knowing, like, yo, the league not playing with her, no longer, no teams really want her. If they give her one more shot, the Fever need to shoot their shot and signing that girl. Because I think you can have you a Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman type of status, like this, the importance of that on the floor, because she will be a steal if they take that blackball list off of her. She'll be a steal for whatever team she goes to fill in that roster, and I'm hoping it won't be the Aces. But she needs to be around players that's not turned up and that's all black and all of that type. She needs to be around a Caitlin Clark, somebody who's genuine, smart, nice, kind, humble, but yet turned up on the court. All the way a beast on the court, but all that professional, all that type. She needs to be around an AB and a Caitlin Clark and a Hannah Stokey and a Lexi Hall. I think that might, because the players that she's played with, and they're usually turned up players. And it's hard to, when you are the ghetto and you come into a ghetto situation, it's hard to get better as a person when your environment is not so good. But if she stepped into the right environment, the love would be there. Like, do you know if the Fever signed Chennedy Carter right now, she would get loved. She would get Hollywood. Everybody be buzzing. Oh, yeah. 2 CCs. They be calling her CC Part 2. CC3. Yeah. CC 33. You know, that's what should be her number. Fuck it. You be number 33. You CC 33. We got CC 22, CC 33. Okay. I would love that right there, man. I'm not gonna even lie. Shout out to Ben Daniel for staying on the Chennedy Carter train forever. But I think now that she's had a lot of time to reflect, you got this new deal in place where these girls is getting some money. And if you put her with the very person that damn near is the reason why she got kicked out the league, but I don't think that was it. I think it was Angel Reese and her getting into it. It's really why she kicked out the league. There was the last straw. And then the only reason, she already done so many things before that, was the last straw. But shout out to that. Let's get to this super chat. Shout out to Kings Yours for the 22 Caitlin Clark super chat. Yeah, Pope, did you get my email about Victoria Vivens, the chick from CC's rookie season? Go see where she been playing at since 2024. Actually, I did get your email, and shout out to you for keeping me up on game on what's going on and certain things that you feel I can drop. I really do appreciate that. So keep them coming, man. Y'all find out something that y'all want me to probably touch on and talk about. Email me, PopeFrank23 at Gmail. PopeFrank23 at gmail.com. Email me and I'll see what I can see. But yeah, Victoria Vivens, she been in Mexico along with Chennedy Carter and somebody else you said, I believe. I mean, it is what it is. Mexico be paying these girls. So I can see her going along with what's her face? All right. CC can bring good, not great players over the finish line. Yes. Yes, indeed. The perfect role player would be a European. I agree with that too. But which European? Let's be a little more specific. Let's dive into it. Charles Davis, shout out to you. Charles Davis says everyone is trying to pass now, but fail in comparison. IQ? I don't know if you meant to put that. I don't know if I just never seen that word before. I don't know what the hell that means. Burrow says, who in the NBA got a max contract that doesn't deserve it? Oh, man. That's a good question. I don't feel like thinking too hard on that. Lexi is great on defense. Yes, she is. Not with Martian Mulatto. Says Fever need to find a way to get Kate Money Martin immediately if they care about Caitlin Clark. Then draft Hannah Stokey. I mean, that to me is the obvious. And if they was really for Caitlin Clark, they would do it. And it's not even just doing it just because like she played with them in college. No, they hella fine players. Those are real good players. And they ain't gonna cost much. Hannah Stokey not gonna cost you much on her rookie deal. So you definitely need to draft her. And you got her for 4 years. And then Kate Money Martin, you would have to trade for her. So I'm not trading nobody right now. That's the only thing. That's the only thing with Kate Money. Who am I going to trade for her? Right now, everybody's free agents in a sense. And I'm not trading Lexi Hall. I'm not trading Lexi Hall for her. I'm not. Even though I think Kate Money Martin is a better player. I do. I think she would play a better role than Lexi. But it's something about Lexi Hall, bro, that I'm in awe about. Like, because she one of those players that do all of the necessaries to win championships. She do the things that don't show up on stat sheet. I don't care about her scoring. As much pressure as she puts on some of the best players and best scorers on other teams, and damn near in all positions except for center. But I've even seen her guard centers hard. I've seen her guard Asia Wilson hard. So, and I don't think Kate Money Martin definitely plays defense, but she can't guard as many positions like Lexi Hall. And she's not as doggish as Lexi Hall. Her hustle plays, her all that. And again, Kate Money Martin is very similar player, but she's a much better offensive player than Lexi Hall is. But I just think Lexi Hall, as good as Kate Money Martin is on defense, I think Lexi Hall is a much better defender than her. I think she's one of the best defenders. And yeah, does she get done sometimes? Sometimes people get the best of her. Of course. That's what comes with being a great defender. But it's the pestiness. She's a pest. That gets under players' skin and throws off their rocker. It throws them off their game. So, no, I wouldn't trade. That's the only way you're going to get a K Money Martin if you're willing to trade a Lexi Hall. But it maybe if you give up a future draft pick or something, figure it out. Because if you could get Kate Money Martin to be the 2 and Lexi Hall at your 3 and Hannah Stokey at your 4 and AB at your 5, man, we going to the ship. We going to the ship. That's a championship contending team to me. Lexi at the 3, Kate at the 2, Caitlin at the 1, Stokey at the 4, AB at the 5. Hot damn it, you will have a 5. That would be something special to watch. Again, shout out to my boy King's Yours for the $22 super chat. Make sure we hitting the like button and we subscribing to the channel if nothing else. Because I'm telling you, boy, you're not going to want to miss all the things that we unpack and talk about during this free agency time, during this off season, the rest of this off season, the draft time, and then going into preseason and all that good stuff, right? And talk about the MVP. Again, Caitlin was highly thought about when it came to winning the MVP coming into her second season. So again, Caitlin is not an injury-prone player. She actually is the opposite, right? That last year we just went through, that's the admiration. Before then, she never had missed a game. I think all the way since her freshman year or sophomore year in high school, that she played, didn't miss no games in high school except for that one time, whether it was freshman or sophomore. And either or, she went damn near 7-8 years without missing a game. So I'm not really worried about, is she going to be, like, I don't even want that. To me, that's not even a thing. She had a growing injury. They pegged her out, supposedly a growing injury that just kept her out basically the whole fucking season. And so no tears, none of that she got to try to come back from, ACL, MCL, nothing too crazy. Once that growing heel is healed and you back on. And so I feel like, especially seeing her in that FIBA, she's back on. She's back to being CC. And it wasn't the rough play that put her out of the WNBA, like she can't handle that physical. She showed she can handle that. She didn't miss a game her rookie year and really played more games than anybody else in the WNBA. She played more games because right after she came off her senior season, all the way to the championship game, right, and straight into the league and played all of those games. So she played more games in her rookie year than she did, and that could have been a reason why the growing injury happened, because even in her off season after her rookie year, that girl lived in the gym. So she didn't really give her body enough rest, I would think, and say, if that's the case, that if that growing injury was really a thing, that could have happened to the point where her body's like, yo, nigga, yo, we need to chill. Can we chill? Can we chill? Just give me 1 year. Give me 1 year to relax. Okay, you be going crazy. Can we get one? And now that she got that one, I think she back in action and gonna be better than ever. So MVP bet that. But the whole thing of that coach is just she's a real thorn in our side, man. She really is. She really is. Let me drop the link again. There's more people coming in. I want to get some other folks' opinions, even go back and forth. I feel I'm in the mood to debunk some bullshit that somebody got to say. So if you're a hater, come on up. Just be respectful, but get your hate on. Get your hate on so I can blast it. All right. Chennedy was told to do it by AR. Let's see. CC only for me. The poll. Shout out to Evelina Gomez. Maybe the gal from Spain. I trust Kate Martin, Lexi Hall, AB, and Hannah Stokey. Yeah, that's a team 4. That's my starting 5. Anything else is uncivilized. I mean, come on, man. Really, real talk. Because you could, if you was the Fever, you could offer some kind of a deal to the Valkyrie to get Kate Money Martin. Whether it's a few draft picks, but again, now that this new CBA, I don't know if you want to give up draft picks, because now them draft picks is important, because for you to, and you know about year after year, because if you could sign somebody under a rookie deal and you win, let's say 2-3 years in a row, you pick the right players that people didn't expect to grow like that. You got them for the next 4 years. So you draft a Hannah Stokey this year, and you draft somebody good as shit next year that went kind of under the radar a little bit. Oh man, you're gonna have to really build your team now through the draft. It won't be free agency no more. Once you sign them 2 max players, if you do decide to sign 2 max players, then you won't have a lot to choose from when it comes to free agency. Because again, mostly all of these girls, except for the Fee, the Sabrina Ionescu, Stu, Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark, AB, Paige Buckers. Really, after that, man, a lot of these girls is all on the same playing field for real. Jackie Young is up there. Kelsey Plum is up there. I'm trying to think who else. So after about those top 10 players in the league, everybody else is damn near the same. And some people are going to be wanting 700,000 and 800. So are you going to really want to feel? I don't know. It's like I said, now they have to work. This is why I think the WNBA also will have the rules changed about the refereeing now. Now I think they're going to be on them refs' heads where we need a committee, we need something to hold these refs accountable, because now we really have to put the roster together. It's not going to be as easy as signing an Odyssey, Emoji Face Sims, Ari McDonald off the couch, along with Petty or whoever that other player we had come off the couch, and they play just as good as the rest of the league. Right? Yeah, we could just throw in whoever, pick them up. No, now you're going to have to pick your players wisely. And you're going to want to make sure that, we tight right here because you spit money over here, that you better have y'all shit together. For sure. So we shall see. Reese is someone's misfit child. Shout out to Carmen in the building. Nayology in the building. Hannah Stokey isn't a WNBA player. What do you mean by that? You mean she's not in the WNBA as we speak? Or you mean just she not nice like that? Please explain to me what you mean. Please. Hannah just gets better and learns well. She really does. And again, especially with Cece. See, that's why me personally, what certain players do that play with Caitlin Clark, that no longer plays with Caitlin Clark, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you look poop without saying, like when Lexi Hall was in Unrivaled, her first year at Unrivaled, and everybody was, oh, she looked terrible. Oh, she can't score. Oh, I'm like, who cares? With Caitlin, she's phenomenal. It's already proof is in the pudding. So I don't care what she looked like with them other players and other systems. I don't care. Same with Kate Money Martin. Same with Hannah Stokey. Proof is in the pudding how they play with CC. That's all I care about. That's all I care. What you look like without CC it's none of my business. It ain't Fever business. It wasn't none of my business, right? When you put on a Fever uniform with Caitlin Clark, that's my business. Literally, that's my business. And that's what I care about. So I don't give a shit what she put up 0 points. She didn't look good this year. Pope, don't matter. I know what she do with 22. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Love Hannah Stokey. So do I, Carmen D. You gotta love Hannah. And now she's back to doing her natural stuff. She was starting to kind of go left on me. She was starting to go Kamala Harris on me. But she, because because she was starting to wear weaves and eyelashes and fingernails. And I'm like, come on, no, Hannah, no. She was starting to hike her shorts up a little bit because she feeling her little sex appeal is coming out. She becoming a grown woman. I'm like, no, Hannah, don't you do it. And she went back to her natural fro. I don't think I see any nails. I would love to see that game, actually. Oh, what's the score now? Damn! Oh my God, it's coming down to it. 50-46. Hannah Stokey, 12 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Somebody got to help. Who else? Oh, I love Heidemann. I love what's her name? Heidi. I don't know how to say it. Love her though. Love her game. She got 23, 5 for 5 from the free throw, 6 for 10. Hannah from the free throw. You know, all that's gonna be. I'm telling you, all that's gonna be fixed once she play with Caitlin again. Because you know why? She's gonna be in the gym nonstop with CC. But damn, they on the verge of losing. Right now. That's nuts. Hit the like button, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. The W will never let CC win MVP. I kind of agree. That's why I'm not going to even be too hyped on it. But at the same time, it's just unpredictable because if she does what she did when they had Christy step aside, she listened to Christy size at first. Hence, we was getting our ass whooped. She was she was playing the way Christy size wanted her to play at first. She gave it a chance. And then she said, okay, damn that. Because we losing at every turn playing that way. And when we play my way, we be winning. We one of the most dangerous teams in the league. And it was so obvious that was the case. It was hard for Christy Size to even ever get a hold back on trying to go back to the old way of playing things. She kind of had to ride that wave. She had to ride the wave like, yeah, get out of CC way and let her play. And that's why I believe she got fired, because she didn't hold down Caitlin Clark for just doing what Caitlin Clark wanted to do. And it ignited the team. It brought the team together closer, all that good stuff. And the girls was loving it. AB was loving the new attention. Kelsey Mitchell was loving the new attention. Lexi Hall got in and immediately started getting the attention. And Christy Sides it was like her hand was forced to you. Hey, you got to play Lexi now. You see how she just looked with Caitlin Clark? Like she was giving Lexi Hall no playing time. And that had to change once she ended up having to play because somebody was out or somebody went and foul. Something happened to where Lexi had to play. In the game she played, I think, and she just showed up and showed out in a few minutes that she was awarded. And so that's why I say it's unpredictable. Will Caitlin come into the league this third year saying, I don't want whatever you just hear? I already know what you want to run. I already know what you got to say. I already know your bullshit philosophy. And it ain't happening. I'm not letting that ride this year. I'm not listening to that. I'm going to just take over and do me. And you're going to have to bench me, punk. And let you bench me. So I don't know. But Caitlin is hot and cold when it comes to that. She has that fuck you, I'm do me personality at times, and she has that I'm coachable, I'm listening to the coach. But again, I think she is coachable and listens to the coach. That's why the first year she was filling her out. Okay, you say you want me, okay, play like what? Okay, do this. So don't take that deep three. So don't make that pass. So if I see that, don't do that. Okay. But because again, we're not gonna forget Caitlin Clark went crazy and did her in that New York Liberty game. And I know she probably got a talking to for it, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if she had time to assess, the way I played in that New York Liberty game and the games before that New York Liberty, because we're not gonna get it confused. Like, first game, Caitlin Clark versus the Chicago Sky, she had a triple double, 20, 10, and 10. And so she was doing her at times, and I believe she will do her still, especially if Kelsey is gone. And that's the other thing. I'm glad we on this subject right here, right now. It just made me smile. Because now your roster isn't going to be, it's not really going to give you the opportunity to try to fuck over Caitlin and put her at small forward. You ain't going to have them type players. You're not going to do it. So you're not going to have Kelsey Mitchell to be able to take over the scoring for the Fever. Like, you're going to have to rely on Caitlin Clark scoring, because you're not going to get a Kelsey Mitchell, Alicia Gray, a Kelsey Plum. We're not getting no other max players. AB and Caitlin will be your two max players, even though they're not getting maxes this year, because nobody's going to come to the Fever for a max contract for 1 year when they can possibly get multiple years as the max contract player, like a Kelsey Plum. None of them are going to come and fill in that role for Kelsey Mitchell for 1 year max contract deal when they can get 3 to 4 years somewhere else. So I don't think the Fever will even have that leg to stand on to say, yeah, Caitlin, don't shoot all the time, or don't shoot that shot, or set this up and whoop. No, ma'am, we don't got the players. So these new rules of the CBA is going to kind of force the hand of Stephanie White to let the fuck up off of Caitlin Clark. Get your hands off me. I'm going to do me. Stop trying to hold me down. I'm going to get your hands off. I'm doing me. So, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see who they put with CC. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, again, I'll be trying to go get a Ray Burrell. She shouldn't cost much. She shouldn't cost a bunch. I will try to go get a Ray Burrell at that two spot. I mean, at that 3, 2 or 3, because her and Lexi can play either. Let's see. They say, y'all are being obsessed with Iowa players. She isn't a WNBA player. Oh man, that can't agree with you on that. And listen, again, she's a CC player. I think you missing that point. She's a CC player. She will rise to the occasion because Caitlin Clark would demand it of her. And she's not going to want to let her down. I remember when Caitlin was gone on to the Fever and was planning her rookie season, and the Hawkeyes, it was Hannah Stokes' junior season, and they had interviewed her about, what it's been like not playing with Caitlin Clark, and how she spoke to Caitlin Clark. And she says, yeah, she calls me every day. She stays on me about making sure I'm staying in the gym. The reason for the long silence after that is because that's it. When Lexi Hall and the reporter, after she went on a nice little streak of balling in Caitlin's rookie year, when she finally got the opportunity, and the reporter asked her, like, man, what's gotten into you lately? Like, and Caitlin said, because she hangs with me. And Lexi was like, yeah, she's rubbing off on me. when you're around CC, and if you are taking part of her gym obsession, being in the gym, getting better obsession, if you're taking part of it like Lexi did and like Hannah Stokey would do, you ain't got no choice but to get better. You ain't got no choice but to raise your it's just different. It's different. So again, the reason why I say Hannah, because I've watched Hannah not be scared of nobody. As far as like when it comes to competition, she's willing to go up against players bigger than her and all that type of stuff. And again, when people really underestimate that Caitlin makes players better. See, so they really underestimate that. And I see, Nay, I think you're doing that right now. You're not really looking at the fact that with Caitlin, she's a totally different player. Same thing with Lexi Hall. Even though Lexi Hall, her strong points isn't scoring, she scores the ball when she's playing with Caitlin Clark. When she's not playing with Caitlin Clark, she looks terrible on offense. It's a big difference. It's night and day almost. So I don't think you should go off of what you watching. And every time I watch them, she looked good. She looked like a WNBA player. I don't know. I haven't watched every single game. I haven't even watched majority of the Iowa's games when Caitlin Clark left. But I've caught some last year and some this year. And every time I watch, Hannah Stokey is Hannah Stokey. Now, it's been a few times I didn't where I've seen people report like Fly Hippie or Cap TV or somebody like that would, say she didn't have her bestest of game or she didn't do certain things she should have did. Cool. That's going to happen. She's not playing with the big dog. Yeah. Hot Track says, scoring and assisting, how does Caitlin Clark qualify to be an MVP when you have Collier and Wilson filling the stat sheets up on both sides of the ball? I understand the fandom, but basketball-wise, no. Huh? Wait. What? Okay. Scoring and assisting, how does Caitlin Clark qualify to be an MVP? You just said it. Scoring and assisting. Some people really are just you talking about fandom. No, that the slowness behind your mind frame, because you must be pro-black or some shit. Because you just said a person that can lead the league in scoring and assisting or beat top 5 in scoring and number 1 or top 5 in assisting. What do you mean? How much of the stat sheet can you fill up when you're already filling up 2 of them, 2 categories? So let's go over this. Nefesta Collier, you say, right? What is she filling up on the stat sheet? Scoring and what? Rebounds? Scoring and rebounds, 2 categories. Not top-notch in steals. Can they play defense? Yeah. Asia Wilson? Yeah. Scoring and rebounds. You know what's the hardest double-double to get? Is scoring and assist. So, and plus, Caitlin Clark also rebounds the ball at a damn good clip. So she's not giving you like no rebounds and she's just scoring and assisting. And again, defense, that comes, bro, this is what I mean. Flows are something special. No real rookies come in the league just being a lockdown defender. That doesn't happen. They could be great at scoring, rebounding, assisting, but just locking people down? No. Kawhi Leonard wasn't even a lockdown defender when he first entered the NBA. He was a good defender, but it takes a little bit of years to get used to players, where they spots are, like the film study. You played against them a few times, like to know what their what like I said, their spots are, what they good at, what they not good at. It's scouting them, right? That's why some players can get away with things more so in a first year or two offensively than the next years, because now people got tape on you and they can watch you and better slow you down. So nobody comes in the league just being an elite defender for one. And this is only Caitlin Clark basically second season. And which, again, your defense picks up the more you start learning the players you're playing against. What's their specialty? What's their weaknesses and strengths? So you got to make fucking sense, bro. You're talking about basketball-wise. No, you must not understand basketball. Because if you're trying to disqualify Caitlin Clark for being a leader in scoring and assists, but you're trying to big up Nafessa Collier and Asia Wilson because they lead in scoring and rebounds and they play defense. And last time I checked, Asia Wilson nor Nafessa Collier is lockdown defenders. Last time I checked. I know Asia won a defensive player of the year because she get block shots and shit like that. Big man who can block shots, big women that can block shots. They seem to just get defensive player of the year when they don't even really got defense like that, a la Rudy Gay or Rudy Gobert. Rudy, what's his name? The nigga played for Minnesota. It's Gobert or some. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Tall ass center. He didn't win, I think, a few defensive player of the years. He's not a lockdown defender. He just blocks shots because he's 7'5", basically. So you acting like Asia Wilson is Dennis Rodman on defense is crazy. Or Nafessa Collier is Kawhi Leonard on defense. Nigga, you stupid. I just blocked you. You're a fool. I gave you all the energy that I'm willing to give you. Have a nice life. Damn, no, come on. Yeah. You and Nay, y'all supposed to be cool. Nay, it's all love. She just not hyped on Hannah, which she will. Soon as Hannah get over there and it's balling, she'll change that whole. She won't have a problem saying, okay, I was tripping. Pope, you are so right about putting good role players. Caitlin is good enough to lead a team of good role players to the finals. Correct. Maybe it was the pain in the asses. Let's try to get down some more. They need to keep Ari McDonald and Odyssey Sims. They were the driving force last year, besides Kelsey Mitchell, to make it as far as they have gotten. Definitely wouldn't mind keeping either one of those players, except for Ari McDonald. After that injury, ain't no telling what she gonna be like. That was a vicious injury. So I wouldn't keep Ari McDonald. Odyssey Sims, I wouldn't care for. I want more white milk. I want more white milk with Caitlin Clark. And you can find some white girl that can do the same shit she was doing. I'm not gonna hold you. And the reason why I say I want white milk, because again, my star is a white player. I want to put players around my main player that looks like my main player, just like you would do for a black player. You ain't gonna put your main star be Michael Jordan and you put a bunch of white boys with him. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do. Your main player be Larry Bird and you put a bunch of niggas with it. You're not gonna do that. It's not smart. You want the chemistry to be there, and sometimes just the color of your skin is a certain type of chemistry, right? The fact that we have that in common, right? We have similar backgrounds. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Yeah, you don't want to put your So I mean, that's how I would build my team. My main player is Mexican. I'm trying to find as many as Hispanics and Latins, motherfuckers that speak his that can play. You got to be able to play. It's not just about the cup, but we can find a white milk that could do what Odyssey Sims did. GB in the building. I would love to see a Kate Martin and CC reunion. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I would too. Carmen says Hannah is one hell of a great player. Loved watching her and CC playing together in college. Hey, they chemistry, and that's the thing too. Out of everybody that Kaden has played with, Hannah Stokey is her number one to me. Her number one player that she has chemistry with. Like it was like she just knew where to be. She set the real screens for Caitlin. She played very smart and within her game. As great as Kate Money Martin, Gabby Marshall, Hannah Stokey, and Caitlin Clark seem to just have a thing. So I would have to go with that thing. Hot Tracks, you in the building. If you're still in the building, come up and explain yourself, because you haven't been disrespectful, even though you have crazy takes. But come up and explain some of your takes. Maybe that'd be better for you to say it instead of. Let's see. Cece has to learn how to play other ways besides her own great players. Know how to adjust. A player who doesn't accept coaching is a player who will never win. Yeah, this dude right here is off his rocker. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Please hit the link so I can cook the shit out of your takes. Your takes literally make no sense, sir. You want to take a player and change what makes them great. No, Julio. It doesn't work that way. That makes zero sense. Why would I change my player who's captivated the world off of the way she plays, who's made it to 2 national championship games, who's won 3 to 4 Big Ten titles? Why would I change that player's game? That just makes no sense. And I swear some of y'all just, y'all love to be haters so much. Like, let's change. I think what you might be referring to the way they changed. So do you think it was good? Who do you think used Angel Reese better? Let's do this. Do you think Kim Mulkey at LSU used Angel Reese better? Or do you think Coach Spoons used her better than what this new coach, whatever this guy got now, I don't know his name, using her as a point forward? Which do you think is better for Angel Reese's game? You probably would say the point forward, which shows your basketball knowledge is not smart. It's not smart at all. That's good. She didn't look good. She will drop, but no way the Fever will draft her. I mean, yeah, I'm glad she didn't too, because I'm hoping. Okay, good. We move on. I'm hoping she falls, which I already think she's already not. Even if she don't got to fall, it's so many players I believe that's in front of her that they talk about drafting in front of her that she don't even have to fall. She won't even have to fall. So, has Luka Doncic ever won an MVP? Has Steph Curry ever won an MVP? They don't do it on both sides of the ball. All right, I'm done reading your things. Yeah, because you just silly. You just silly. Size know how to play Lexi Hall as well. SW. Shout out to Rebecca in the building. Kings George is a good member of the channel, man. Appreciate you for all what you do. Pope Carter, the Shields, and Vivian's, I believe they were crash test dummies who got hustled into doing what they did to Cece. All right, all right. She didn't play for a loaded college team. Yeah, right. Yeah. Hot Tracks probably is a female who got hot tracks in their head. That's why they can't think straight. You got hot tracks you got them tracks sold into your dome ski. You're not thinking right. Is that what it is? Hot tracks? Is that what hot tracks stand for? Your weaves. Hot tracks got weaves, y'all. And that's why they named hot tracks. Oh man, and you getting into it with my girl. Don't be disrespectful to my girl. Upcoming in. What's up, Music Mindset Entertainment? Shout out to you. Let's see who else we got in the building, man, before I get out of here, man. Hot Tracks think down talking CC going to make Reese give him some cat. Oh, I was thinking racks. Stats are important, but it must impact winning, correct? Yeah. We resulted in. So I already responded to you logically. Hot tracks in your head. I already responded to you logically. But I'm gonna get on out of here, man. Make sure we hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Will Caitlin Clark with MVP odds this year? Will Angel Reese get a max contract when she's up for it? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below, even after I get off of here. And y'all stay up, man. Peace and love to all. It's the Pope. I'm out.